Okay, class, so today we're going to learn about erosion. First, we're going to take a look at this picture. Normally it'll be on a big screen. But this is a picture of the Grand Canyon. Do you think it looked like this 100 years ago? Yes?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe. No.
I agree.
I don't think so.
Can you explain your thinking?
Well, I feel like something must have made the rocks, like, carve a certain way.
Okay.
They look really old, so I don't know.
Okay. All right, those are really good thoughts. Okay. So today we are going to do an experiment, and we're going to look at erosion and how maybe the angle change or affects dirt runoff. So remember yesterday that we defined erosion and kind of thought about some questions that we're going to be answering. Yeah, okay. So, just a little disclaimer too. Normally I would have a setup on my own and then each student would have their own setup. Due to lack of supplies, I can't do that. So, so as a modeling, I would set it up the way I want the students to do it, and then have, like, model the runoff with the water. I didn't get water. Can we use your water bottles? Okay, so we're going to jump right into the guided practice. So during this next portion, we are going to set up our experiment. Here's the directions. There's pencils in the middle.
Oh, I wanted the pink.
And so as we start, we want to make sure that
Oh, no, I'm kidding.
as we're setting it up, we want to make sure that we're thinking about different questions or things that we can do to change it, that we might have, or observations just as we're setting up. Let's go ahead and start.
Are we doing this together as a team?
Yes,
Okay.
it's as a group.
Okay. Up your erosion pan up on the books.
Is this the erosion pan?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure that they are the same height.
Oh, there's
Oh.
two. Okay.
So you want to... Yep.
You should have a
Yeah,
spot for the water.
We want them to be
At the
slanted.
bottom.
You want them to be slanted?
Yes. So this is going to be to catch the water, and how can we make that slanted so that the water runs into those pans?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Are they at the same angle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Get this checked.
So what's our... Oh yeah.
Is it good?
It's checked.
Okay. Now
I
pour
can
your
initial
water
it.
over top of it.
Oh, first initial.
Be my mom, Macy, drink lots of water.
Now pour your water
Okay, so
over.
here's these. If you guys have come up with any questions, make sure you're writing them down.
Okay. Questions about what? Just like observations? and
Yeah,
stuff?
different observations, questions about maybe the way you set it up, or...
Okay. Ready, guys? Ready.
We may have to pause the lesson because the battery on the camera may or may not be about to die.
Okay.
What? I just charged it. Okay.
Well, the light's flashing. I don't know how long it can go after the light starts flashing, but the light is flashing.
Okay. Okay, so what happened?
Looks kind of
What did we
slimy.
observe?
Some of the sand stayed, but some of the sand did
Like
not.
the top.
It's like the top layer all went down.
Yeah.
But everything else stayed.
Okay.
There's some kind of mud stuff in there still.
Okay, does that happen with both?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what's our next step?
Oh, wait, you gotta write down what it is.
Oh yeah. Write down what you see.
Alright. Ariel, do you want to do the next part?
Sure. Now pour the water that is in the bowls over paper towel into your third bowl. One at a time.
Okay. So we need to take these and pour them here.
Oh!
Go for it. And grab
Okay.
that.
We'll just dump these in here.
Yep.
Gross. This will help you to see how much dirt eroded.
Nope, 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 nope. Separately. Oh. Got you, got you, got you. So this is our first one. Right?
Oh.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that with the second one. And now remember what we're looking for is if the amounts are the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Think they're about the same?
I feel like that one's less.
I feel like that, yeah.
Like that one didn't erode as much as that one.
Okay, so even at the same angle, sometimes the erosion is a little bit different, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going.
Now lower one of the pans by removing one book.
Ooh, remove the blue one.
Once more, pour the water over the pans.
Should we maybe make that one level since this one has 2
Oh,
and that one has 1?
good idea. Okay, so water.
Let's stick this one right here just 'cause it looks better.
Okay. Watch what happens. Write down what you see here.
Made a little divot. Like,
Ah. Yeah.
like, made a little hole in it.
So we're observing maybe what's a little bit different, what's similar.
That hole's bigger.
Yeah.
If it's easier to draw a diagram, you can do that.
Ooh, I like pictures. Sorry.
That's okay.
This one was higher.
So we're basically gonna do the same thing again. Okay. I'll get some paper towels.
Okay, I did it.
Does it matter which one? This is the third bowl. Go to the water with the paper towel into your third bowl. So we're gonna do it with both of them?
Is it the bowl or is that a pan?
Well, it's like a pan, but you just put it.
Ooh.
It's like what we did before.
Oh.
Oh, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Normally I would have bowls instead of these little triangle things.
Okay. I had a lot of gunk in it.
I wonder if it depends how much water I used. I don't know. Alright.
Yeah, the amount of water will change it. It's a great observation, Renee.
Ew.
Which one looks like it may have had more erosion?
I don't know. I feel like this time they're more evenly spread.
But that one still has a big hole in it.
So maybe this one?
I think you're right,
Yeah, lots more dirt in the pan.
Am I allowed to touch it?
Renee.
Ew.
I am. Yeah, I feel like this one has more. Now that I spread it out.
Like more
More dirt.
thick, more thickness and dirt.
Ew.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, that layer's not like super thick. That has like more caked on dirt.
Okay. Do you notice?
If I just do this, is this okay?
Mhm.
I do arrows.
Whatever works best for you.
Okay.
Okay, so who remembers what we were supposed to be learning about today?
Erosion.
Erosion. What about erosion?
It's when water moves dirt, and if the angle is higher, then it moves more dirt.
Dirt moves quicker or more dirt? It's great. Okay, so now go ahead and write in your journals. Each of these are your notebooks. If you have any questions, just ask. And when you're done, go ahead and raise it up in the air so you can get with a partner and talk about it. And that would be for when I have more than one group,
Okay.
so for collaboration.
I have a question.
Yes,
For number 2, are we drawing how we set up our trays first or like the second time? Or both? Or...
Go ahead and do it for the second time.
Okay. Books.
Wait, for number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's not what I was going on.
It's still going.
I'm not a good artist, is that okay?
That's okay. If it makes sense to you, that's what matters.
Okay.
It was definitely this kid when I was a kid. Having to take the time to draw all the specs to make it look realistic.
Book.
So great details there,
Thanks. I never grew up. Can I call it muddy water?
Sure.
So is this how the Grand Canyon was formed?
What do you think?
Wait, I heard that there was a river at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
There's a river that goes through the Grand Canyon. Possibly. Do you think that's how the deep grooves were made, maybe?
Is there a mountain on one side and a valley on the other?
It's kind of a valley in the middle.
So all the
don't know, I've
water
never
just
been
kind of goes in the middle.
Well, if we look at this picture,
So
Yes, it
was
is in
the
color.
rock just all
this is our
dirt?
river that goes through the middle.
They moved all that dirt?
My mom told me it was because of the flood.
Maybe. But the water moves the dirt, right?
Right.
Yeah, so the water could have impacted that.
You silly. Floods move all sorts of dirt.
So that's the general observation of water moves dirt, right?
Mm.
And help to form the sides. So can rain move dirt? Is rain a form of
Yeah.
erosion? Yeah.
What about if I push the dirt? Like with my fingers. Is that erosion too?
No, that's not erosion. Because this is our example of what it's like in nature, so outside.
What if a frog moves the dirt?
It's not the same. We're just looking at the ways that water moves dirt. That's erosion.
Cool.
Wind moving dirt is
Oh.
also erosion.
Don't forget to put your name on the top.
Okay.
Don't forget to put your name on the top. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Okay. Oh. Melanie! What did you talk about?
I talked about, well, my drawing is really bad.
That's okay, mine
But-
was too.
So I talked about more dirt is moved at when your thing is at a higher angle, and it doesn't move as
Okay,
much dirt, but it still
um,
moves dirt.
Well, this one had
I
a
feel like
was
once
higher
they're
up, so it
already
had a
eroded
bigger
once,
angle.
It's easier to erode
And
the next time.
when the water poured down on that one, it made a
because
bigger
you've already
hole
taken off a whole layer.
and
Yeah.
it moved more dirt.
Maybe they did the same thing.
No, I just
And then I added how it had kind of like a little water.
And
Where
then
it
it had a lot
first
more
went
muddy
in.
water in it, so I think it just moved more dirt.
Yeah,
Like, is it?
that's great.
So is it like it when you fall from a higher distance, it hurts more?
Kind of. Yeah, it's hitting it at more of an angle,
Of sand.
Okay.
so it's more direct, and so it's faster. It flows faster.
So like a waterfall.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So a waterfall would move more dirt than a river.
Which is why waterfalls are off of cliffs, but like little stream and stuffs are not off cliffs.
Mm-hmm. That's a great observation.
Teacher's pet.
Like I was anything else as a child.
Okay.
Okay, so great learning today, guys. If you want to hand in your journals, and then you can head out to recess.
Woohoo! Outside.
I don't know.
It was warm outside.